Hey guys, it's Tommy CM. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of my Seaside Funfair series. Down here at Sandy Bay Funfair, we've been making a lot of progress. In the last episode we put in this spinning wild mouse coaster with all the supports at the bottom. So yeah, really pleased with how that one came out in the end. We also put in this Pathos ride just here. One or two more additions in the park, and then over on the high street we put in a Wetherspoons pub because it's not a British town if there isn't a Wetherspoons pub there. So yeah, really pleased with that. This episode, again, more of the same. There's going to be more buildings along here. I've got some ideas for some typical British shops and stores and food places that I can use on this high street, and I'll have a go at the logos as well, to get that real sort of realism feel to it. And then there'll be more attractions going in. There's not going to be that many more episodes now, as you can see. The park is, I'm sort of, I'd probably say 3/4 full down here. So yeah, there's not going to be too much going in. It's probably going to be one more coaster at least. Maybe even two, depending on the layout, or or depending on what other attractions go in. So, yeah, I'll see you shortly once I have done a little bit more on the park. Right, so this time I'm going to show you the updates to the street first instead of the park. So we have three new, very well-known British companies. The first one is we have a Home Bargains that are always built inside these like giant warehouse units. They just stock lots of discounted stuff, lots of cheap, literal bargains for like home products. Yeah, I've not put anything inside here. This is just a blank sort of canvas because that's a lot of pieces to put inside, and I don't want to sort of get too far and be tight on the build limits. I've still got 30% to go with. However, it's it is a little bit touch and go depending on how much I put in the rest of the park. So yeah, I'm leaving Home Bargains blank, but that's the Home Bargains for now. The other side of the road, we'll go down here. We have a Greggs, because you cannot visit the UK and not go to a Greggs. And if you go inside here, there's all these baked goods in here. Unfortunately, there's no sausage rolls in the game because Greggs is the best place to go for a sausage roll. But yeah, we do have a Greggs bakery. The staff member has just disappeared though to go to the staff room, and we've got all the little ovens behind here, cooking away. So yeah, that's my little Greggs bakery. And people have been coming in here. To be fair, people do when the staff member's there, the people do come down and come and use it. And then the final place is quite a tall building. It's a hotel. It's a Premier Inn. So yeah, that's my hotel. There is that is a functioning hotel as well. The guests do use that. There is a hotel inside and lots of rooms. So yeah, that's my functioning hotel. And I am really pleased with how this street is coming along now. To kind of come down here and go past some some very well-known companies. It is a bit of a joke, but at the same time, it's quite cool and and fun to see a lot of these names down here. Yeah, it's really coming on now, the high street, and as you can see, there isn't too much more to put down here. It is getting quite full along that section. This is the biggest gap I've got to fill now, which I'm probably going to do in the next episode at some point. But yeah, back to this episode. We'll be adding in another attraction or two. So again, I will see you shortly when I've made some additions. So the updates I have. First one, Midway Game. I've put one of these ladder challenges in. I think these are brilliant Midway games. Trying to stand these ladders is very difficult. I've attempted it in the past. I've not done very well, but I've attempted. Never got to the top. I would like to try on this one because it's only about 6 planks long, but I imagine that's enough to make me fall. So that's the spot for that. I just thought it'd be nice to sort of break up along this edge. I will probably end up putting another midway game or maybe some shops around it just to kind of fill it out, because I think at the minute it still does feel like it's on its own a little, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. Now, those viewers with eagle eyes will have noticed the major update is we have a new coaster. So I've put in a family inverted coaster. Now this was an idea given to me by Ness the cat in the comments section on one of the previous videos. We were talking about the Queen Bee ride at Skegness Pleasure Beach, which was one of the only few family inverted coasters. It was a terrible ride, and I mean terrible. You basically went through like a giant bee nest. Genuinely just like a really, really bad ride. Now, what I've tried to do here is there's no inversions here. There's no loops, no twists or anything. I've tried to pace it so it's not too fast either. Tried to appeal to the sort of family market on this one. It's painted horrifically, because all of these sorts of rides always are painted horrifically to stand out. And then right at the end, I've actually got one of the first bits of theming in the entire park. I wanted like a little bit of an element in this corner, because I was sick to death of it all just being built, upon just really boring ground. And although we've not got the most amazing ground tools in this park, I thought having a really small water section just here would just add a little bit, and so that's what I've done. So yeah, it's called Python. So I think I called it Python mainly because it snakes a bit like a snake. Do you get it? But yeah, the track kind of loops around the area a bit like a snake. You can see from above there, it's a bit like a figure of eight, really. But yeah, that's the reasoning behind it. The station hasn't got loads to it. It is just this small kind of slanted roof. Don't worry, the guests do fit underneath. And then what I've also done, and I've put in like this window at the end. Now the reason for that, I could say really cleverly, that I had an idea that it's an animal, it's a python, and this is a viewing gallery to look at the python in its exhibit. Or I could have just decided that I wanted a bit of a window there because I was sick to death of seeing the panels, and that's the backstory I've given it. I'll let you decide which one it is. I know which one it is personally, but I'm going to let you decide which one my mental ways went to. So was it a viewing gallery, or was it just I wanted a window? I'll let you decide. So yeah, that is Python. What else have I got? I've got to put a on-ride photo section just down here with some bins and stuff behind. I've got an emergency exit down here because I've also put generators onto these rides. So there's a generator there, and there's a generator just here with the cables looping all the way back to the start, to the station. And then over here I've got another on-ride photo section, so as they come down from the station they can go and buy a photo. And there's also some accompanying food and drink just here as well. Always put a staff room in next to the food and drink so that people don't go very far, and when they come back they hop over and they straight away get some customers. Yeah, there we go, told you, straight away get some customers. But yeah, these are really busy. These shops are really, really busy. And so I put this little seating area just here so that some of the customers can come and sit down, have a bit of a break. These guys look like they're lost or stuck. They're going to be there all day, and they keep getting confused as to why they're not going anywhere. Are these two ladies going to join them, or are they just going to look at them like they're idiots? Okay, they're all gonna do it. I will. You know what? Just delete that. No, There we go. There we go. They're free. I was gonna leave them to rot there, but no, they're free now. So yeah, that's the that is the last update of the episode. We will take a POV on Python to end it very shortly. But as I was kind of flying around the park on the on the game before recording, I did sort of like take a look at this, and it really does start to feel like like I had in mind when I started this. It really does have that sort of tacky, cheap British theme park on a seaside, seaside edge feel to it. Really, really pleased with how it's turned out. There's not too long to go. I reckon maybe 2 episodes and then a park tour. So yeah, there's only this space to fill, and there's only space just there, and then there's a little bit on the end just over here, and then that will be everything. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please do make sure you are subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate all of your support. And yeah, without further ado, we will hop on Python and see what this insanely thrilling coaster has to offer. I'll leave you to it, and I shall see you next time.